to the couch, right? We on the couch. Come kick it on the couch, right? We on the couch. Everybody on the couch, right? We on the couch. Could tell what you about. If you wanna scream it out, then you're welcome to the couch.
Alright! Yes! We're on the couch! And we are your hosts. I am Sugar B. I am Sugar B. Let's go! And ladies and gentlemen, we have on the couch with us once again, Titus GodGifted Williams! Yes! All right. Oh, how you doing?
Feeling good today.
Oh,
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
We're
More
doing
energy
good.
than ever. Ow! Oh my goodness. If you people don't remember or didn't look back in time, this is God Gifted, the boxer. He's back again. Now, if you don't know, he was here in 2014.
Yes,
He appeared on the September show. In 2014.
It's been a while. Time's flying.
Flying.
Woo!
Woo! And since then, like, what have you been doing?
I fought in the Golden Gloves in 2015. I won it again for the second time because I won it before in 2013.
Okay.
So, I won, 132 Open in New York Golden Gloves, which is world famous.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I decided to turn professional. So in July 2015, I signed my contract and I had my first professional fight in August 1st in the Barclays Center.
Oh, so, like, when you were here in 2014, you stated, like, you had 10 belts at that time. Now, now you're professional.
Yeah.
You still had those 10 belts to go with the professional, or you got to gain those belts?
So basically what happens when you make the transition from the amateurs to the pros, basically all the acclimates and stuff that you have won, as far as belts, trophies, and stuff like that. That's what it is. It's just your personal history and your accomplishments. So you take those up and you put them in a shelf, and it's good memory, and you move on. It's almost like jumping into the big leagues when you become a professional. You start all over. Your record starts all over. Now you're trying to win the real belts, and you're now a prize fighter. So you're fighting for the check, and you're fighting for legacy, and you're fighting for those belts, those real gold belts.
The real gold.
Yeah.
So now, with you fighting,
Yes.
and going into the professional league that you're going in, right? Can I have those belts that you want?
She won't say.
Yeah, I got about 12, 13, so I'm willing to donate a few.
Yeah, thanks. Now, with all this that's going on in 2014, you had said Floyd Mayweather,
Yes.
was had schooled you the game, and now what is he doing now that you're, and he's your mentor. Now what is he doing for you? How from amateur to big league does this help you?
In terms of Mayweather, I've signed with his manager. So we both have the same manager. His name is Al Heyman.
Mm-hmm.
So he's, as everybody knows, he's the best manager in the boxing game and just the entertainment industry. Period. He's the best. So basically, before he ran the boxing industry, he ran the music industry. So if you do your homework on him, he's a very powerful man. He's a very educated man, So basically, I'm just, I talk to Floyd and his team from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
They school me, they give me some advice, they give me some encouragement to keep going, keep focused. And he sets a really good example for, up and coming fighters. And he's always there. He's reachable, for me at least. So, which is a blessing. I count it an honor. He's still a mentor figure. He actually just recently retired. His last fight was with Andre Berto.
Okay.
So
he retired, and you're coming in his.
The throne is open.
You're in his weight class to.
No.
No.
I'm not in Mayweather's weight class. Mayweather fights at 147 to 154. I fight at 126 to 130 right now.
Okay.
So that's in terms of actual physical weight. So basically, the way the pros work, you choose your weight class. So I walk around about 137, 138. So for the fight, we weigh in the day before the actual fight. So whatever the contracted weight is, which is I'm fighting at 126. So my contracted weight is 126. So that Friday, the Friday before the fight, I have to weigh 126. But I could come into the actual fight, whatever I rehydrate. So usually I come in about 136. So I put about 10 pounds on after the weigh-in. So basically, that's how the weight works. So he ran different weight classes, but Mayweather, he started at 125 as well, and he worked his way up. So there's belts at 126, then you go to 130, then 135.
Professional belts.
Professional belts, yeah, professional belts.
Professional, y'all. Professional.
Yeah.
Woo!
The big leagues.
And believe it or not, we had him here when he was just getting the tournament belts. That's what tournaments,
That's what they were. Yeah.
Tournaments. And now he's a professional. He's now in the big leagues.
Yeah.
He's heading to, that's like me heading to the big leagues of boxing.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all have to know. We are excited.
Yes, we are.
Boss lady did this one.
Yes,
she
she
did
did.
this one, right, Sugar?
She did it.
Yes.
She did it.
Oh, we got him. We got him.
Yes.
All right. Hey, you guys. Hey.
She's
Don't want me to
back.
box you. Whoa. I know how to fight now. I know how to box, because there's a difference between fighting and boxing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Boxing is an art.
Boxing is an art, not a picture art. It's an art. Because when you was here before, you said you perform.
I perform every time when the lights come on. It's time to perform.
There you go. Showtime! I love it. Yeah. Well, you was like really paying less attention to me on the first part, because you was like really into getting your story across to your people out there and everything else like that. But I knew I had questions for you, so I wasn't worried.
Yeah.
I wasn't worried. Sugar over there, she always doing her thing, and I'm gonna do my thing. It's my thing now.
It's your thing.
Okay, now, but so in 2014, you said you were too deep to turn around.
Yeah.
What is your journey for 2016?
My journey for 2016 is to climb the ranks in the professional ranks, to remain undefeated. Right now, I'm 4-0, 2 knockouts.
Woo!
And I want to end off this year strong. I want to get about hopefully 6-7 more fights before the year is out, and stay undefeated and get my name out there, build a buzz, let the people know who I am. I'm ready to make my mark in the game.
You ready to make? So now you're undefeated now, as on the professional side.
Professional level, yes.
Because you was undefeated on the amateur side.
An amateurs, no, I wasn't undefeated as an amateur. I had about 100 fights. I would say I had about 13 losses.
And that's not undefeated.
Okay, so listen. If I have 2 fights,
Yeah.
I'm good to go. You had 100.
Yeah, about 100
and
fights.
13 losses.
About 13, yeah.
So, like I said, you was undefeated. Okay. Oh wow, man, this is
Okay.
powerful. And now you're in the professional range.
Yeah, where everything matters. Every fight matters. There's no more learning grounds. This is
You either know it or you don't.
Doing it.
I
gotta
tell
leave
you.
it all out there every round. The goal is to try to stay undefeated, but be the best fighter you could be.
See, Sugar? That's why I'm undefeated. I could defeat you, Sugar.
I can defeat you.
See, what happened, Boss Lady was out there and she was watching these guys do their thing. And she really took to Titus GodGifted and was watching him left and right, up and down.
She was. Yes.
Because he went professional. When he was on our show, he wasn't professional.
No, he wasn't.
He was, as he say, amateur. I wouldn't say he was
Amateur
professional
hour.
then, because he was doing his thing. But now, as you go out there and you're seeing this, because the entertainment world, rappers, singers, dancers, whatever you're doing in entertainment, what is some of the challenges or differences you had to get you had to get to this level? What kind of
Um,
challenges you had to get to this level?
See, it's a different type of pressure, I would say, because in the amateurs, as I stated before, it's kind of like your learning grounds. So a loss didn't really, it mattered, but it wasn't a setback if you
Okay.
lost. Because in the professional ranks, when you lose, it's your record. That record stays with you forever. You know, that's your legacy. That's what you're building. So it's kind of like you get that one chance to stay undefeated. So, and then sometimes a loss could, you know, shift your career or hold you up for progressing. So if you're fighting every month consistently, but you lose, your manager or your management team, you're not as hot as a prospect as you were before that loss. It's a real business, and it's a tricky and it's a tough business, but that's the way of the world, you know. So,
Woo! So you have to keep your game.
stay sharp.
Whoa! So what do you do to stay sharp? I mean,
I train every day. I train 2 to 3 times a day.
Yes, he does.
That's in the boxing gym, outside the boxing gym, on that track. I'm working towards something. I'm working for something, and I keep that in my mind even when those days it's raining or snowing and you don't want to get up, you don't want to run, you don't want to do the.
and you
the
do it
work.
in the snow?
Yeah, I do it in any weather. I love it because I feel like those are the things that these guys are not doing out there. When it's snowing, that's their excuse to stay in and sleep a little longer. But I get that extra because I go by a saying, it's preparation builds confidence. So if I'm preparing myself, no matter what the circumstance is, and I think that the other guy is in his bed sleeping, it gives me that extra edge. So
There
it
you
builds
go.
my confidence even more.
So that means the fights that you won, that guy was in his bed sleeping.
Yes, he was.
Well,
Because
he was in
he
his
slept
bed.
on you when he sort of.
He was in his bed after the fight too. But yeah, that's how it goes, man. Prepare yourself mentally and physically.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
because of that, this is a more serious question, and this is for those of you who are watching. Okay, this one is Boss Lady found this one for you guys.
Yes, she did.
How do someone wanting to be a boxer get started? Like, where do they go?
Like me.
And who they talk to? You know, don't just say I'm a boxer and.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because now that I'm at the level that I'm at, a lot of guys reach out to me, whether it's Facebook or Instagram, and my messages in my inbox, and they ask me the same exact question. And then, but I answer those guys. You know why? Because I was in their position one time, and I reached out to fighters such as Danny Jacobs, which is a world champion now, and he was always a big time boxer. And when I needed that advice and when I needed that, he didn't close the door to me. He messaged me back. He answered me. I also reached out to another fighter. He has a big fight coming up, Amir Khan, and he answered me too. So I would always reach back and talk to these young fighters and give them advice. So basically, what you would do is, the internet is a powerful tool. So my first thing I would say to you guys is search a local boxing gym in your area. You know, search a gym in your area, and one day you gotta get your way to that gym. You talk to the trainers, and you figure it out. You figure out your schedule, and you go from there. That's step one. Step one is finding the gym, doing your research, doing your homework. And if you find a couple gyms, stop by each gym and see which one fits you better as you, your personality, your schedule, everything. And from there, you commit to those days that you choose to train. And, and then when you commit to those days, and you're in that gym, put in the work that you need to put in if you want to take this seriously. And then you give it a solid chance. And then some people do want to take it seriously. Some people, it helps them stay out of trouble, off the streets, or give them something positive to do, or keep them busy, keep their mind going. And something it's just to stay in shape, But it's good, though. And to take it seriously, then your coach is going to introduce you to the amateur program, which where I grew and made a name for myself as well. And you do the same thing. You start as a novice, get a couple fights, and then you learn, and you see if this is what you want to do with your time, and then your coach do the rest for you.
Okay. So, find that gym, the boxing gym, not the Planet Fitness and stuff like that. It's a boxing gym that's out there.
Yeah,
But now, like everything else, does it cost to go into the gyms?
It depends. Everywhere is different. I know that. Don't quote me on this, but I know that the PAL shut down in like the New York City area, so it used to get funded by the actual state or the city actually. So, but I'm not sure if they brought it back. But I know certain gyms are funded by the town that it's in. But basically, that's a part of doing your research. And some places are funded by the town, which means it would be free, but you have to pay dues. You know, every 6 months or every X amount of time that they tell you, you pay, dues. And other places, they do run it as a business, where you're paying the gym and you're paying the trainer. So it could be a little expensive, it could be a little pricey, but shop around, just like anything else. You're buying a pair of sneakers, buying a shirt, you're buying a God-gifted shirt.
There you go.
Shop around. See
Look at the shirt.
See what fits you.
I mean that, and that's for those who are actually looking to
Get in the business.
make it out there and do this boxing. All of us have a field and a craft that we're into, and there's a place for each one of us.
Absolutely.
But it's the boxing gym. Don't tell me you went to Planet Fitness and they couldn't help me.
Planet Fitness.
Okay, so but you can go there to just stay in shape.
You never know where it'll take you, because boxing for me at first was more. I know I had just natural ability, because growing up, me and the guys used to slap box and fight around. I always wanted to just learn the art of it. Like I said before, Roy Jones Jr. and Floyd Mayweather, they showed me the art side of boxing, and I really wanted to do it at that point. But when I did step in the gym, it took me away from all of the stuff I was going through in my personal life, and this is what boxing can do for you too. It disciplines you, it keeps you focused, and all of the other distractions in life.
It's almost like going into the military.
It's almost like, it's very similar, I would say. I mean, I never did that, but I've heard stories, and it's very
basic
similar.
Training, get up and train. And so what do you do? Get up and train.
Find yourself, get up early, watching what you eat, you taking your protein shakes, you conditioning your mind and your body.
You see that, people? It can work. It can work.
Yes, it can.
Work out there, right, Sugar? I mean, we're both getting so engrossed into him telling it, because
I'm amazed.
this is also for the audience, and in turn, for those who want to be a boxer, I mean, he's giving it up. Now, one thing you said when you was giving it up is that people who influenced you or contacted you when you was looking to get into the game, before I go there, have you ever been discouraged to, like saying, I'm not really wanting to do this once you was in it?
Once I was in it, I'm not that type of person. Once I'm in it, I have to go all the way. I'm the type of person, if I start something, I have to finish, or there has to be a light at the end of the tunnel. I don't do anything just to do it. I'm not that type of person. I don't like wasting time. So, but you do get discouraged. Sometimes in the amateurs, sometimes guys get, they think they want to fight, but the judges see it a different way, or you're winning a lot of fights, but you're not really getting the proper exposure you need. You're not really, guys are in contact. You're ready to go pro, and the right managers, you feel like the right managers aren't calling you, or the ideal managers that you had in your head that you want to be signed to aren't calling you. But I've been there, but then I just kept working. I stayed focused. I stayed prayerful, and I knew God had a plan for me. I stayed hungry. It makes you hungrier. Sometimes you need that to make you hungrier, and it push you to a level that you never even know you would get to. And then once that hard work, meets that opportunity, and the opportunity, you got to be there. Once the opportunity comes, the hard work got to be there. You know what I mean? Then it's gonna pay off.
There you go.
That's how I see it.
Now, he's a boxer, and he's telling you his clothing line, and you see he's named GodGifted. It's no joke. He is truly God-gifted.
Yes.
Thank you,
Yes, he is.
He is.
Yes,
truly
he is.
September 2014, when we first met him for the very first time. We were really impressed.
Thank you. I
Very.
appreciate you having me on the show. It's been a it got me some good exposure to. People asking questions and people just even a question they have for me, they see it being answered right in your interview, and I appreciate that.
All right. There you go. There you go. And Boss Lady told us to make sure we say thank you, thank you, thank you, because she went high and low to make sure she had you on this show.
Yeah.
I mean, she went out. She really, because she said it normally takes people 20, 30 years to look back on their history, but she wants to follow each one and make sure their history is told as they go up the ranks. And you went from amateur to come back as a professional. And you just remember, Titus GodGifted Williams was here. But
on the couch.
there you go. Oh, on the couch. We're serious on this show today. We're not really joking around. Because Titus is coming with some news here. Powerful. But you had said when you went to reach out to people, they were touchable and doable for you. And you said you will be the same for everybody else. But the way you can do that for those who are watching and ready to, with their pen and paper, give us your World Wide Web. Everything that you got, that you need. Twitter, Instagram, name it.
Well, you can follow me on Facebook. Friend request me. Titus Williams. And I have to make a backup page because I think I reached the maximum amount of friends on Facebook.
Wow,
but
maxed
you can
out!
also follow God Gifted Clothing on Facebook as well. On Instagram, it's T GodGifted Will. So just add the T in front of this and the Will at the end. Find me on Instagram, and you can find me my clothing line with God Gifted Clothing on Instagram, and I have a website for my clothing line, GodGiftedClothing.com. So, and my Twitter is Titus Williams 3. The 3 comes from, that's my favorite number. It's always been my favorite number. Back when I used to play basketball and
everything was 3.
Everything was 3. So
that's beautiful.
Yeah, and I still apply the number 3 too.
Like to everything.
To everything.
I love it. Cool. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Clothing line, Instagram, and Facebook, and the website.
Yes.
I don't know what they put up. I can't really see what they had up there. But in turn, we're gonna make sure y'all check it out. Check it out.
Check it out.
Now, anybody you want to give shout outs to? Here we go. The shout outs.
I just want to shout out my team, Team T Will. Of course, that stands for Titus Williams. That's my team, Team T Will. That's my coaches, my strength and conditioning coach, Chin, my boxing coach, Joe Higgins. These people take their time out daily for me, and they make sure I'm doing everything I need to be doing. They make sure my mind is right. They're making sure, everything is right. I want to shout out my graphic designer. If you ever need a logo, if you ever need business cards, designs, he's great. He invented my logo. His name is DJ, and you can find him on Instagram at General Principal Textile Co. So, General Principal Textile Co. But he's great, and shout out to my family, my manager Al Heyman, my advisor Keith Conley, and number one, last but not least, God, man. Without God, none of this is possible.
There you go.
And I shout out Sugar B. Because anybody that's pushing you, supporting you, and backing you, you got to show them love as they show you love. Because without that support, who are you? You know what I mean? And I appreciate it. And, we're all God gifted.
There you go. We are definitely.
You gotta find your craft and make it happen.
And don't be afraid to try. No. Because there's no failure in trying. It's the failure when you don't try.
When you don't try.
100% right.
So go on for it. And who knew? Who knew in 2014 that 2016 would bring God Gifted back here as a professional?
Undefeated professional.
And we asked you about your success level and everything back in 2014. How you feel about being close to your success.
Oh, yeah.
How do you feel that you met your success?
I felt like, well,
when they said, here, sign this, sign on the dotted line.
That was a memorable moment in my life, and it felt amazing, and it just felt like a blessing, it's like, wow, the exact manager that I've wanted since the day I've started has offered me a contract, and it was just like, wow, hard work truly pays off, and perfect practice.
It just makes it happen.
It makes it happen.
Makes
Every
it happen.
day, consistency is key, and it just feels good. But before, I felt like I was knocking on the door. Now I felt like I've kicked in the door. Now I'm just trying to get to the end of the road. You know, just keep going.
So this is gonna send you to like being in the boxing openings and
But right now I've been fighting. I'm 4-0, so I've been fighting on the biggest cards so far. I fought in the Barclays Center. I fought in Lowell, Massachusetts. I fought in Foxwoods Casino. My next fight is going to be in Sands Casino Resort. So I'm fighting on big cards, big events, and the main fighters on these cards are big time fighters at this particular time, and they're just molding me and building me until next time I'm on this couch, I'll be that main event fighter.
be the main event fighter.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. You know,
there you go.
Fighting in a place like the Barclays Center, you walk out to the ring and it's packed, and it's like, wow, you know, you're here and it's your time to shine. It's not your time to fold, but make it happen and shine. Don't be afraid of success.
Wow. Woo. We are not afraid of success, y'all.
No, we not.
No, we're not.
No.
Sugar, we were just engrossed in this show.
Yeah.
Woo, Boss Lady said this was going to be an eye-opening show. She had no idea that we did not know how eye-opening it was going to be, right?
We did not know.
Woo, Lord. God gifted. We thank you for being on the show. And we thank you once again, people, for watching our show.
Yes.
So many things is going on in life, but we thank you.
Thank you.
And we want you to like our show.
Like.
Please, we want you to share our show.
Share.
And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our show.
Subscribe.
We can't make it without each other.
There you go.
So just keep on pushing that like button, subscribe button, and share button. That share button is the most important button right there. Share. Thank you. But we will see you next month on the couch. Much love. Bye.